What? What, with my back out?
Yes.
Yeah.
I started the
Can't
stream.
Can't throw my back out if I don't have a bat.
Okay. Okay, so last session, you vanquished Arnza Noomsi and rescued Bryce Chenoweth, the delivery man, in the process. You also unlocked a box containing a pouch of Ethereum dust, which has at least two purposes you know of: opening portals to other planes, it seems, and crafting bags of holding. Before you killed Arnza, Ray took the chrysalis from his chest, the thing that Arnza had referred to as the shattered heart of the Wild Mother, or a part of it, based on his journal. And as the space that Noomsi had either created or portaled to began to collapse, you ran toward the closing portal and escaped back into Noomsi. There, Rune revived the unconscious but stable Bryce, whom Lake had carried out the gloom. So we were just collecting ourselves at this point, and Bryce had come to. Lake, I want to say that you noticed that the pocket where you keep the bounty rune has gotten heavier and is bulging out.
The bounty stone?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Okay. So there's kind of like, after literally sprinting out with Bryce, he's kind of exhausted, and he notices that the bounty stone is like pressing up against his butt cheek. So he kind of like, through deep breaths, kind of feels for it and tries to like take out the bounty stone.
Your hand reaches back into the pocket and you feel a bunch of coins and also the bounty rune, which is still vibrating a little bit.
The what is vibrating?
The bounty rune.
The bounty rune.
Oh, the bounty rune.
Yeah.
Would you look at that? And he puts it on the floor, kind of sets up, and then takes out the bounty rune, and it's still vibrating. Why is this still going?
Rune on it is kind of pulsing blue.
Looks at Ray. Is familiar about any arcane on stones? Cat, get off my desk.
Am I familiar with that thing?
No.
That's what I thought. I shrugged.
This thing's been pulsating since we've been in here.
Didn't the guy say it like pulsates until we find the guy, and then it like goes off, and then ta-da, we did it?
Yeah, it's still pulsating now.
I don't know. Let's get the hell out of here. We can figure this out after. This place sucks.
Do you guys remember when they offered us this place as like a manor? Screw that. I hate this place.
I hate this place too, says Bryce.
Myra, do you still happen to have the stone of Melora? Is that what it was called?
Shattered Heart of Melora.
Shattered Heart of Melora, yeah.
Maybe.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
Are you trying to hide it?
Yes.
Roll a deception check then.
It's a persuasion. She definitely doesn't have it.
22. I don't know why I'm talking like that, sorry.
It's advantage because you're talking like that.
Wow.
This is how I've always talked, you guys.
What are you talking about?
Roll
Who
insight,
cast-
dude.
Who casted slow?
I can't even roll that high.
Well, if you get an
Insight.
natural,
Well, I do have a +5. Okay, if I roll in that 20.
You don't have. If it's +5, you don't need an actual.
I rolled a 22.
Oh, a tie.
Do
Rollies.
do it again.
No, I think it means I know, right?
You met the DC, yes. So you would realize that. What? Mm-hmm.
Well, I'd like to see it. I don't know. It has something to do with druid gods, and druid gods have been, I don't know, kind of important. It doesn't.
I hand it over.
I will inspect this later when we're out of here.
Yeah, I was about to say we shouldn't really linger because we don't know what's gonna happen now that its master is gone.
Is the weird force field still around?
Only one way to find out. If I can remember how to get to the balcony.
What are you gonna do? Jump off the balcony, Woof? Woof!
No, we could tell from just looking at it. Hey, I did remember. Oh yeah, it's gone.
Appears to be gone, Wolf.
From the best of what I can tell, it seems to be gone.
Okay. Well then, let's get out of here.
Now, who remembers how to get out of here? If the
I
DM
do.
doesn't just transition us out. So
We
it's-
can just have you come out. That's not a problem. Unless there's any place that you wanted to recheck again or go over again or anything.
Maybe we could just check out the window.
I feel like I need to print out all of your maps right now and then try to remember which rooms we've visited.
You went to every room in this place.
Yeah, we thoroughly
Ma-
fucking explored this shit.
You were
Wait,
physically present in every room, I will say.
Physically
What?
present. That's
I
the
think,
important
I
part.
think Mara and I found the way down.
It's okay. I'll keep Bryce company.
Bryce will just follow you. So if you guys just want to head out, we can just head out.
Yeah,
Yes,
we can
please.
head out.
Yes,
Just don't
please,
shut the
God.
window, man. Come on.
Unless we somehow trigger the one trap we didn't trigger the entire time.
We've been here for too many
Yes.
weeks, and I've got fucking pinholes up my asshole. My hole has holes.
So you step out into the darkness, and across the way from the manor, you see sleeping Bryce Chenoweth. As
Wait,
you,
what?
Wait, what?
Sorry, not Mr. Bryce Chenoweth. You see Buster. And as you come out of the manor, he kind of wakes up.
Who the heck is this guy again?
People
Hey,
told
Buster.
me you came here. Yeah, he's got that scale mail on him still.
Oh, that guy! Okay.
What time is it? Well,
Is
I'll look at
Late.
this guy.
it's late.
Buster, what are you doing here?
I came here to wait outside this place. People told me you went in, so.
Didn't
I
you
wanted
go to
catch
Mirador?
you. They couldn't help.
I look at Ray. I don't think we can do anything for you tonight, but maybe in the morning?
Okay, okay.
We're staying at the Rose and Crown.
This is the same day, right, Epic?
think
It's
so.
just ticked over. Yeah.
But you know what I mean, though.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. I can come find you in the morning, I guess. I wasn't really expecting to see you tonight.
What state is this dude in? Like,
He looks groggy. He looks tired. And kind of exhausted.
how much blood does it look like he's lost?
A whole lot. I mean, it's like his trousers are bloody, but it's not like it's actively bleeding.
Will he make it through the night?
I don't think he has a choice because you don't have great restoration prepared, don't you?
I'm not.
It's
I'm
not that.
saying it's his
That's
choice.
remove curse. That's not even.
I'm asking if he can actually physically make it through the night.
If you want to do an inspection on him, you can
Yep.
make a medicine check.
Well, I'll have to deal with it anyways. 11.
So, Buster is a little apprehensive, but he lets you kind of look or inspect the male in his torso, basically. Mostly what you see is dried blood. So it does appear to be some places where this armor is going into his body, like little spiky things. But there's no active blood flow.
Did they do anything for you at Mirador Hold?
Not really.
Useless.
Well, try to get yourself cleaned up as best you can, and I don't know, where are you staying?
I stay at the forge.
He lives at the forge. Yeah, that's.
Come by there.
Yeah, I can meet you there tomorrow morning, bright and early.
Don't. I'll come looking for you.
Hey, you're persistent, I'll give you that. At least you didn't find your way inside, because that would have been a shit show, but...
The place is pretty creepy.
It's worse inside.
I got older and younger at the same time.
You don't look too much worse for the wear.
Speaking of Derek, I think I can still fix that. Do I know that happened to Wolf, or do I not know that happened to Wolf?
You saw no visible change in Wolf.
Okay.
His beard's longer, right?
It's longer.
I still don't know what happened to Wolf.
Alright, well, if you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna...
You need help, or you'll be okay?
I can make it. Just...
Alright, if you don't make it home, then I'll come looking for you.
I mean, it's pretty close to the Rose and Crown. I'll walk with you.
Okay.
And then I'll go help him home and then go home. Well, home to the Rose and Crown for me.
Were we supposed to deliver Bryce back to the Bellringers?
I think Bryce can make his way back and report that he's been found. That's probably the last bit of what the...
Don't we need to, like, claim it, though?
Well,
So
well,
nobody
yeah.
else does?
I mean,
Well,
I still
if
have the
the-
vibrating runes, so I'll turn it back into the Bellringers.
Isn't that why it's still going off? Is it still going off?
Yeah, it is. And Derek, you did find 75 platinum pieces in your pocket. Same
Hey.
pocket where the room was.
That's
Okay.
like... It's like $1.50.
Tree
Did they say why it's gonna keep, like, if it keeps ringing, that means something?
I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
I
You
don't
want to
know.
go with me?
Do any of us remember the exact wording of the submission for the quest?
I do not. I was not there. It is not in my notes.
That was, like, literal a month ago. I'm gonna guess session 35. Nope.
34?
No, it's higher.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
I think we've been in there like 3 sessions,
36.
right?
4. You've been in there for
4 sessions?
You were there. Yeah.
Damn,
Goodness gracious.
that was a long time.
All right, so Rune, you're taking Bryce back.
Yep.
Or at least as far as the Rose and Crown. What are the rest of you
I
all
will
going to?
say to everybody, I'll see you in the
Wait.
morning.
Bryce or Buster?
I'm taking
Buster.
Buster. Yes.
Fucking 2B.
2B names.
Damn it.
You did this to yourself, Epic.
I did.
I'll escort Bryce back to the bell ringers.
Okay. Yeah. Just hanging out here?
I'll go with Derek or wherever.
I'll head home.
I'll just walk Myra home to make sure that she makes it back, since she's a wanted criminal technically, if you squint.
If you squint.
I mean, so am I.
That was yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go to bell ringers. And there is a guard there. His name you don't know.
Hey there.
Good evening.
Here to this is Bryce. There was a bounty up for
goodness.
his retrieval. I hold up the vibrating rune. Report it
Yes.
in.
Great. So just for future reference, if that thing is buzzing and stuff, just tap the rune. There could be extra information associated with it. And he kind of goes and rifles through some papers, and it's like, good to see you safe, Bryce. Here it is. Bryce, your wife offered an additional reward. And Bryce is like, okay, cool. And so he goes, the guard goes and looks into it. Yeah, goes and gets a lockbox, just a small one. Takes one of his keys off his waist and opens it up. And pulls
I'm gonna
out
hit the
a-
rune while he does that. I'm gonna press the rune, whatever he said to do.
Okay, righto. So a sound comes from the rune, and it speaks. It says, an additional reward will be supplied if Bryce Chenoweth is found and brought back alive.
Hey,
Interesting.
So the guard opens the box, pulls out a small little stone. Doesn't look very special, but he kind of takes it out of the box and puts it on the counter in front of you, and says that Sarah Chenoweth, said that this is a magical item of some sort. Apparently, well, it was passed down through her family. She said it can help and identify things, strange things you come across, maybe magical things that you come across. It has the power to identify, tell you what they are. She did say it has a limited number of uses, but hopefully you can find some use for it.
you're a lucky man, Bryce.
The bounty rune just kind of turns into ash, dust.
Bryce, this is. Are you sure you guys don't need this yourself? I mean, not that you were the one that gave it up.
Frankly, I didn't even know what it was. And you guys deserve a lot more than this for what you did.
Well, we did agree to take the bounty.
Hey, and we might also
Good.
be taking the house too. So
Really?
apparently,
You can take the house, right?
like, I can't clean up all that junk by myself. But okay.
Well, tell. Sorry, what was that?
Go ahead.
Oh, well, tell your wife. Thanks.
Yeah, she'll probably be thanking you. Yeah, if it's not a problem, I think I'll go home.
Not a problem with me. I don't know if you have to fill out any paperwork with the bell ringers, but
Talk. Yeah. He shakes his head no. All right. Well, thanks again. He holds out his hand.
I shake it. Take care of yourself, Bryce.
You too.
Did you want like an escort home, or are you okay?
I think I'll be okay.
Well, take it easy.
He nods his head and turns around and goes out.
What are you gonna do, Ray?
Sleep. A lot. I'm gonna pretend I'm sleeping, and I'm just gonna keep sleeping.
Sounds
And
good
then
to
maybe
me.
I'll go help that dude.
He's a good man. I'm sure you know Buster's a good man. But he's the one that helped me put this holy symbol into the sword. Looks a little wonky,
Oh.
but he meant well. Plus, it helped out during the battle there. Hey, Ray.
You want me to walk you back to Rosencrown?
No, it's fine. I'm younger now. I just wanted to. He looks a little bit embarrassed. There, Lake does. I just wanted to apologize for yelling at you in the pit.
Not the first time a dad's yelled at me, so it's fine.
Just miss home, man. That's all it is.
Yeah. Hey. Maybe we can try. I don't even know if we can try again tomorrow, but we'll try again. We're gonna find her. Right? And then maybe, just maybe, we can speak to her. Who knows?
Yeah, we appreciate that. But right now, I think both of us are just way too tired to do anything.
You're kidding me, and or you're telling me, and I'll pat him on the back extra hard.
He soaks it in.
And I'll walk home.
Okay.
I will walk to the Rose and Crown.
Okie dokie. Rune, you're able to see Buster off. Right that time? I did.
You did get it right.
Is there anything else that you guys want to accomplish tonight?
On the way back to the Rosencrown after I basically make sure he gets home without, keeling over and dying, I'm gonna use the connection with Myra to say, hey, Myra, would you be up for examining the heart of Melora with me tomorrow?
I was trying to come up with like a clever way of saying something, but TLDR, sure.
Okay. And then I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Am I allowed to look at the stars, or does that take time?
It would take time, but
Damn. Then fuck that. I'm sleepy.
okay. Anybody else? Okay. So everybody's just going to sleep.
Yes, I'm at 2 HP.
I'm at 13.
Myra. Sleep comes quickly, but it turns restless. You see flashes of light and lightning. You hear a female screaming. Another flash of lightning, and you see Ulrich's face. Another flash, and you see a hand on a throat. You see a diamond embedded in one of the fingers. Another flash, and you see Ulrich's face again. He has a blank expression, and the inverted tree tattoos flash blue. Though his lips don't move, you hear him say, "This was meant to be." Lightning flashes again, the thunder rolls, and you hear strong winds blowing. You see the hand on the throat again, and your vision pans up to a dark face, female, with glowing purple eyes. They seem afraid, they seem terrified, and you innately gain the understanding that this is your new patron. Then the eyes relax, and the terror turns into a sense of wonder, of realization, of hope, of the promise of power, heretofore unknown, and heretofore never even imagined. Her head turns toward you, and her eyes lock to yours, and you hear the voice of your patron. Hand around her neck. What do I do? What should I do?
Is the hand on her neck?
Yes.
Does it look like it's forced?
Uh-huh.
How far away is she from me?
It's like you're standing right next to her.
Okay.
Should I do?
In a panic mode, I tried to like rip her hand away from her throat.
Her head turns back and her eyes narrow. And you see a look of sheer anger wash over her face. Her eyes flash purple. And you see the diamond in the finger of the hand wrapped around her neck erupt in purple light. But a blue light in the diamond flashes back. The blue and purple lights swirl around each other within the diamond as if fighting for control. Her face shows struggle. And then sadness. You hear her voice in your head again. But he is my brother. The one who was lost. Do you want me to destroy him?
Oh, shit. Yes, he's brought a lot of death to this world already.
Her head bows. Cannot do it without you. What do you do in this moment, Myra?
Her head's bowed?
Yeah, sort of, somewhat. Still kind of looking at you. And you can see Ulrich's face too. He's
Wait,
just
okay.
staring. He's just staring at her.
And the hand's still on her throat still?
Yes.
I don't think I'm all that powerful, but if you need me, I'll do anything.
He is a part of you. That is why he is here. How will you help me?
I look over at Ulrich and then back at her. Is there a way for the part of him to get removed from me?
Is there a way for what?
A way for him to get removed from me, like his part.
Is that what you were asking
Ye-
her? I am not sure if this is what you truly want. We will have to work at it. But the power we three could achieve together could be truly magnificent.
We three?
You, me, and him. Though I may lose myself, a union with my brother could enable the three of us together to rip the very fabric of reality, to pull back the celestial veil and reshape past, present, and future to our vision. Tell me what to do.
Oh god. Player me is like, let's do chaos. Oh.
What will you do?
Uh, you know, I'll forever love And he'll always be a part of me, and I don't think I'll ever potentially remove that part from myself. So let's start a new family with us three then.
Get this feeling of joy from her and a release. The blue and purple light swirl in the diamond, and you see the purple light in her eyes also begin to swirl with blue. She tilts her head down and closes her eyes, and her hair shrouds your view of her face. The hand around her neck disappears. She relaxes, then slowly raises her head. A wind blows the hair across her face, and through the waving strands you see one blue eye and one purple eye. The hair fully parts, revealing a face you do not recognize, featureless, with a diamond in the middle of the forehead. 3 drops of red liquid swirl within. Your vision fades to black. Ray.
No.
He
I
says no, goes back
don't
to
want to
bed.
have a dream.
It's all your other guy's turn, motherfuckers.
I shoot Ulrich in the head.
While you trance, if you're not already in your room, you find yourself in your room. And your mind snaps back to the pain you felt after losing Naida. And the voice of Sehanine comes to you. My child, I have sensed your pain, and I feel it too. Take in my succor in the light of the moon. And the wavy, faceless image you saw in Grimsworth Grotto appears to you again. And in your mind's eye, she beckons you to follow.
I'll get up. I'll follow.
She leads you out of your room, downstairs, and out the back to your backyard. A full moon hangs in the sky, bathing you in its soothing light. And the figure hovers in place over a spot on the ground, and you see a faint, glowing outline of a small animal, a badger, visible under her feet.
I'll kneel down. Approach.
The place where you stand is holy ground. The figure takes on a face, the one of Naida Matterel. All mortals fail, my child. Do not fear it, but harness it to learn, for failure exists for this purpose. The face disappears and becomes blank again, just a black void. The voice continues. The true failure is in failing to try again. Tell me, Reveris, what do you want?
Right now? Just want to spend some time with my mom and dad.
Family is precious to you.
Yeah. I feel like I've lost a lifetime without my parents. So to get them back is I don't even think I could imagine it. I'll kneel down and pet the badger. You said there's a badger?
Oh, it's just glowing. It's just a glow that's down beneath the surface of the ground.
Oh, okay.
It's a badger now.
I can sympathize. I have seen the suffering of my own people, and I have heard their cry. The forest dies with creeping blight. And so I have come down to deliver them from destruction and restore their land so that it flows again with sustenance and life. Your path to the light must go through shadow itself. Take your companion's necklace to the Shadowland, and there learn to infuse your sword to ward the blight. Only then will you have the power to overcome it.
The Shadowland?
The great Druid city in the north.
And then what? Just... Am I...
Go to the forest of my people and rid it of the poison that corrupts it.
I'll give it my best.
You must do more than your best. You are partially responsible for the poison in the forest. This is your penance.
Oh, okay.
The light of the moon shrinks until only a small shaft remains centered on the figure. And it grows in brightness, brighter and brighter until it hurts to look, and you're essentially blinded by it. And in an instant, the figure appears right at your side. And out of the corner of the eye, you see a face in profile, silver white skin, flowing silver hair, pale blue eyes, beautiful and radiant. Without turning her head towards you, she says, I will be with you when you go, Reveres. You will entreat with Eloria, but she will not listen. And she will need you before the end. The figure fades away. And then the outline of the badger in the ground begins to rise up. A few inches above the ground, it turns upright, then comes to rest on the soft grass, taking on an ethereal form. It raises its head, looks up at you, and then walks up to your feet and between your legs, rubbing its face against your calf. You hear the voice again. I will be with you when you go.
I'll reach down, I'll kind of pick it up and hold it and scratch it behind the ears, petting it. Can I like pick it up? Is it...
Can.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll give it some scritches.
Your vision fades. And the dream ends. The morning comes. You all get a long rest, For those of you who are still suffering from a reduction in your maximum hit points, you get 1 of those back. And you all level up to level 10.
Oh god, I'm not prepared. Oh no.
So we can take some time, we can roll some hit points, we can, do some spells, go through your character sheets, figure out what you want to do.
Is it supposed to be crazy foggy in the... Oh, okay.
It's slowly dissipating.
Okay.
I forgot. Was there any rule change to long rest for recovering HP?
You're in a safe place, so you get to just do a regular full long rest.
Yay.
Scary guys. Scary level 10.
Level 10 is my favorite level.
I don't even know what I get.
Reroll.
Nice reroll.
Oh.
It is depressing.
And if you guys want some more time, you don't want to necessarily take the time right now to go through stuff. Like I know a couple of you have. A
Oh
number
my
of
god!
options.
Oh my god! I can fly more than I can fly as a druid.
Oh, you can fly in your starry form.
Yeah, my
Is
dragon.
Your dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is funny. Hold on.
Animal handling, nature, or survival. Let's see.
What is that for?
Hold on. Oh, I can't. This is gonna be great.
Oh, cool! I can also change my constellation at will in my starry
Yes.
form thing. Oh, that's so great! Oh, I finally got it. Yes.
Yeah. That's a long time coming.
Oh, yes! I don't have to drop wild shape and use another one. Finally.
Oh shit. I've been forgetting about brutal critical.
Hey, you remember now?
Now.
I don't think I get anything except for that though, but that's fine.
Spell slot.
Yeah,
You
besides
get
besides
another
the spell
fifth
slot, I
level
think.
spell slot.
Damn, does that mean we have 3 now?
I think just two fifth levels.
2 5th level? I think I already had 2 5th levels. Maybe not. Maybe I'm confused. I don't remember druid things. No, you're right. I think.
The shit's gonna start to get crazy.
Oh man.
Oh.
I can scry twice a day now.
I am seriously scared.
Of who I'm gonna scry on? Yeah, I know.
There's that, but there's something else that I'm really scared of.
From who?
Yeah, what is it?
I'm not gonna say.
Oh, I actually get another spell too. Oh, I get a cantrip. Oh my god.
Battle cry. Oh Jesus.
I get another cantrip.
I thought this was hard before.
finally get to use the thing I crafted forever.
As you guys are figuring this out, a Trask attacks Evermore.
Oh no, shame. Hope it does okay.
I'm good.
I think I'm done too. I just have to do my cantrip, which
Spells for the day, spell loadouts, and any extra rolls that you gotta do. Whoa.
yeah, I do gotta do my
Dragon
my
dice
Willow.
if you want to.
my
No,
Willow
I
and
don't want to
my.
roll the dragon dice. I want my speed back, by the way. I'm getting my speed back.
All right, I am going to. Whoop, there it is. My Willow. Well, feels like it's been forever since I've written on this page.
40 walking speed. How
5 entire sessions later, maybe 6. Has it been the same day for 6 sessions?
Maybe.
Whoa. And I'm still whoa, 'cause it was odd. Yay.
Myra, a little after you wake up, probably around this time, 8 o'clock or so, you hear a voice in your head.
Oh no.
It is the voice of Haliel Sanvi. Sorry for the intrusion. Did you get my message yesterday? He didn't respond, so I had started to worry.
Oh. It's 25 words, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Was stuck at the mansion nearby. I can stop by later on today.
Today, 2 words.
Well, I hope everything's okay. Yes, I was going to ask to meet with you and your crew if you have time. I was hoping you could help me with a bit of a mystery. That was it. So, new day. What would you like to do?
After
I'll go
that
find
message.
Buster.
Already?
For the people at the inn, if you guys go down for breakfast, you'll notice that Wolf isn't down in a reasonable manner.
With his what now?
Is not downstairs in a reasonable time.
Oh.
We'll go to Ray, heading to the bell ringer, or not bell ringers, the forge. And you are able to find Buster. Here he is. There's Buster.
You alive?
I'm still alive, yeah.
Hanging in there?
You able to help me today?
What if I told you tomorrow?
I'd probably get really angry.
Well, I'm kidding. I can help you out today. Let's take a look. Let's see what's going on here. And I'll inspect this is the armor I inspected. Where it's like bleeding him dry? That's what it was? Did I get anything else from what the fuck it is?
It's just, he can't take it off.
Okay. But there's no like can I check for like traps or something? I don't know. What am I dealing
Sure.
with here?
Check for traps. You bet.
I'm totally proficient with that, right? That's the investigation?
Yeah.
That's a 6.
Nah, I mean, it looks like nice scale mail. Red tinted. It's, yeah, just got some spikes going into his ribcage
Alright.
and stuff.
I'll cast, let me make sure how the spell works. Okay. Alright, so I'll cast Remove Curse on the scale mail.
Okie dokie. You release the spell into the mail, and
Yeah, I'll be touching it on, kind of like where his love handles would be.
okay. So as the spell releases, Buster winces and kind of tenses up quite a bit, and you see, if you're looking at the right angle, you see these spikes kind of retract.
Alright, you ready? 1, 2, and I'll pull it off him.
Okay, it comes off, and he's got like a few holes in his sides, 4 of them on either side that start to trickle out blood a little bit.
Alright,
Kind
you
of puts
should.
his hands on them.
Yeah. Do you want some? I don't have some cloth, but you got something around here, right? Do you need a little help? Does it hurt? Real bad?
It's better. It's better now.
Okay.
Thanks. And there's a couple of other people nearby who've kind of watched this happen, kind of gawking a bit.
Hey, nothing to see here, folks. You know, go on with your day. Just, man of the people here.
Are you taking this? Are you taking this thing?
You want it? I don't think you want it. I'm gonna take it with me and figure out what the hell else to do with it.
Take it. Take it away.
Alright.
Freaking horrible piece of shit. Don't put it on.
Obviously. Why'd you put it on?
To try it on. See if it fit.
Not your style, man. That's alright. Well, you'll find something else, right? Anyways, anything else I can do for you?
Unless you want to buy some armor or weapons.
What do you got back there? It doesn't seem too interesting. You got anything, extra special?
No, I'm fresh out of extra special stuff.
Yeah.
In the way
Hard to
that
come
I
by.
imagine you're referring to it. Or
If
in the
only.
way yes. No. Yeah. No. Just some expertly crafted, normal weapons and armor.
Stick to normal.
I think I will for a
Yeah.
while.
Well, if I guess you know where to find me, so or maybe you do. I don't know. But if anything, mirror or hold,
No
they know
idea.
me. Yeah. All right, take it easy. I'll
Thanks
walk
again.
away. I'll do the Emmett Selk wave.
Yikes. Okay. Hoity-toity.
Equality.
All right, Rose and Crown.
I am at breakfast.
Same.
My bacon. Usual bacon. Maybe half a baked potato.
Wolf is still in his room.
Do I know you're staying here?
Yeah.
I think we do.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm down there with Derek, and I've got like, I don't know, whole grain bread and eggs or something.
Good choice.
Do you like whole grain bread?
Of course I do.
It's a
Do you not?
bit too grainy for me.
I mean, you also don't like whites.
I don't like what?
White wine!
What?
I
Wow.
realized how it sounded as it was coming out of my mouth, okay?
Rune. I mean, I don't know. I have my preferences. Guess I'm a picky eater.
I think you're pretty picky. I look at all the bacon.
There's nothing wrong with a plate of bacon. Do you want some?
I'll have a piece or two.
Go ahead. You can have 10. Where's Wolf?
I don't know, actually. He didn't come down already and leave?
No.
Huh.
Unless he's an extremely early riser. Thought he walked Myra home.
Yeah, I don't know if he actually got here last night. He probably did. He's probably in his room. But
He didn't take care of
I
himself.
don't really want to go try and wake him up. I've done that before.
At about now, you hear Wolf scream.
A few other patrons in this space kind of look up to the ceiling.
I'm gonna run upstairs. I'm gonna look at Derek real quick and then run upstairs.
Okay, you run upstairs. Agnes yells out, Marriott! Marriott, sounds like we may have an unhappy guest. You should check it out.
I'll leave 2 gold at the table for Agnes. Thanks as always, Agnes.
Yeah. See you later.
I'm gonna knock tentatively on Wolf's door. Wolf? You okay? Wolf?
Don't come in! I'm hideous!
What are you talking about?
Is Derek with you?
Yeah? Hi.
Can only you come in real quick?
Look at Rune.
Can I help somehow?
Please wait outside.
Okay.
I make sure Rune is turned around.
I will do that.
Okay, Rune's turned around. Can I come in?
You hear a click on the door.
I open the door just enough so I can slip in, which is still, a decent amount, I suppose.
I'm not trying to peek. I'm not doing that.
And then I slip in, close the door. Wolf, what's...
You will immediately notice what's wrong. Wolf is taller. He no longer fits in his clothes.
Wolf?
I don't know what happened.
You're about... How tall are you now?
5'7"
5'7".
or 5'6". Let me check the math again. 5'6".
What? This has ever happened before?
No, well, you know that I grow, but not like this.
Guys, what's going on?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. He screamed.
He's fine. I mean, he's fine. He's fine, but he's not... Just let's figure it out. Okay. I have some extra clothes, but that aside,
Look,
and Derek, go ahead.
the only thing that I can tell you is that yesterday I felt a little inspired, and I decided to carve out a new set of runes on my equipment. That's it. It's usually when I do that, something does happen, but not like this. It's never a change for me.
A new set of runes on your equipment?
So, he'll then start scavenging his stuff real quick that he has on him, and he'll pull out. Let's see. So you've always noticed that Wolf does have a short sword on him, but he's never used it. But he'll show on the entirety of the blade of the short sword, there's runes inscribed on both ends now. And you probably have a passive perception of 10 minimum. So you have noticed that it just used to look like a normal short sword. But now it has runes and it looks slightly magical.
Okay. All right. Well, that's new to you. I mean, to your equipment.
Usually I use my body, but I was kind of running out of places, so I just thought it would be a good idea to inscribe something else that I always keep on me.
But why would that make you? Why would that make you permanently taller, bigger?
All I can tell you is that usually, just a little bit of lore behind runes. They usually come from the giants, and
Yeah.
part of my strength comes from inscribing different types of runes from different kinds of giants. This time around, I use storm giant runes. That might have to do something with it, but still, this is really new and really awkward.
I mean, don't. So I can't tell you for sure the same thing, but does this remind me of Heck?
In terms of him growing
Being large.
unexpectedly, yeah, there is a similarity here. Yep.
I mean, I can't say for sure if it's the same thing, but remember my friend that I had mentioned? When I saw him, he was already large. He didn't have to do anything to grow like you did. He was right. And he motions with his hands. This, like you are now.
Just please hand me your extra pair of clothes, and I'll just see if I can get it tailored. Because I can't use this anymore.
I mean, I hand him whatever undergarments I have. I mean, the shirts. I don't know if you'll fit into the shirts. You're
Look. At least the shirt.
You're off.
At least the shirt I can tuck under my Jimmy John's. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Here.
Okay. He'll take the clothes. He's like, you can leave now while I change.
Okay. And you might want to brush out your beard. Just saying, I know you're very proud of it, and it grew way longer. I'll exit the room.
Rune, make a stealth check.
Oh God.
Get slammed into the face by the door opening suddenly.
Ooh, it's a disadvantage.
Like you open the door and just about smack Rune in the face.
Do I get smacked in the face?
Not quite.
Yeah.
No.
Ah!
You rolled decently on perception, so you had at least an inkling of them coming.
Derek looks at Rune. His face is just it's the face that he's made at his daughter when like Annelle had to talk about something important and she was trying to listen in. It's that face, that disappointed face, like Rune.
I didn't hear anything.
You heard most of it.
Did I? Oh, okay.
The walls are thin anyway, Rune.
Okay, in the meantime, I'm just gonna do what every guy does whenever they have too big of a pants, and just start rolling cuffs on the pants until it reaches a decent amount of size.
I mean, I'm 5'11", dog. Like, you're not that much shorter than I am.
Yeah, but you know that even a slight tailor change is still
Yeah.
a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah.
That's still 5 inches of difference on when it comes to leg
That's a
size.
lot of
And I'm
fabric. That's a lot of
and
fabric.
hush, Myra. And I'm still dwarf proportions, so my legs are still kind of stubby. You're
Chonky.
so I still need to roll up my legs. Eventually do that, and then I sheepishly walk out. And if you both are still nearby-ish, Rune, you can now see that Wolf looks taller.
Oh my god.
Taller and also seemingly wearing tight pants.
Yep.
Oh my god. Wolf, I think you need new pants.
I mean, that's the best we could do. He wasn't gonna walk around with this.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Look,
You-
let's just figure out what we're doing, and then if we have free time, I can go to a tailor or something. Let's just not bring too much attention right now, because I'm not gonna be able to live with myself.
Yeah, you're really tall. You're taller than me. You're taller than me.
I don't like it.
This is weird. I actually have to take care of an errand, and then I'm gonna go to Myra's. Do we want to meet there?
What would you do in Amaris?
I wanted to look at the Heart of Melora, and I asked her if she would look at it with me.
Actually, now that I think about it, going to Myra's would be a good idea. Didn't she take seamstress classes?
She did, actually.
I can probably ask her to semi-fix this.
Or maybe fix you just entirely new pants with.
In the
Broad cloth.
meantime, because I still look like this, he'll repoint at used the unequal proportions and like obviously like sun size because you bought human pants, not dwarf pants, so it still looks kind of weird. Like definitely the crotch area would probably be one of the areas because again we're naturally wider.
Yep.
So even if you're bulky, I'm bulky as well, so it's still not quite right. Probably has a button opened so,
Oh my god.
so that he's able to like still wear the pants.
Yeah, so the
So-
waist is wider.
Yeah. Let's just please.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys make your way to Myra's place, and right, let's just say you meet them along the way. But before you get there, Myra, anything you would like to do this AM after and see you receive? Wait, when did you get the message from Rune? This morning? No, that was last night.
Last night.
Well, the thing was still up. I'm pretty sure it's faded by now. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Okay. So, anything you want to do here at the Aisling residence?
Well, after that event last night, I'm immediately jotting that down in my little notebook along with the other vision I had a while ago. And then I'll just pet my little rock and head downstairs and just fix breakfast for Mom and Dad if he's still around.
Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely catch him before he goes to work.
Oh, and since he's around, I'll tell him that we found Bryce, right? Bryce?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yay, I got it right. We found Bryce. He was alive, and yeah.
All right. Yeah, he kind of just is, expresses some surprise. But, it's like, he probably asks about a little bit about what happened, what the circumstances were, and everything. You can tell him or not.
Uh, I'll tell him, but I'll leave the portal tidbits out.
Okay. Alrighty. And eventually, there's a knock on the front door.
Oh yeah, mommy. And then I'll just go and answer the door.
And it's the rest of your crew.
Hey. Is that Wolf?
He tries to shrink, but he can't.
Yeah.
No, it's our new friend, Roof.
Oh.
So apparently something weird happened last night. I don't really know the full details.
Oh, y'all too?
No, just me.
Wait, two? What?
No, as in you, like you two, as in you guys too. Wait, what?
I didn't have something weird happen last night, but he did.
I slept like a baby.
Same. I don't think I've slept that good for a really long time. You know, I think it's true what they say about exercising before you sleep.
Can we come in?
Yeah, of course. I was actually gonna find you guys eventually. Halio, you know, she's becoming my best friend at this point, you know. She wants to meet us, or she wants us to go over to her. Something about like a mystery she wants us to look into.
Oh, sure. Guess so. Yeah.
I guess we can do that later, yeah. I do have something
mean-
to take care of before that, but
Yeah, and I know we talked about possibly doing some of the other bounties for some extra money, but oh, that's another thing. Need to split our bounty.
oh yeah, I think I found like 80 gold in there. I need to split that with everybody, I think. Unless that was
apparently-
it split.
We also got a pretty cool item also. Anyway, let's talk inside.
Did you guys eat or?
I ate, but I mean, if everybody else is eating, I'll have something small.
I
Would you
already
like
ate.
Okay. Any beverages, tea, water?
I'll have some tea, but let's actually look at the Heart of Melora. I kind of wanted to inspect it for a while, and I wanted to include you in it because I don't know, you seemed interested.
You know, it's just stone and shiny.
Well, I mean, it might have something to do with. I mean, I don't mean might. It definitely could be useful for Stars Guard, at least. I don't know what it is, but maybe if we examine it, we can figure out something about it.
I'll say you're a lot more smarter at these kind of things than I am, but I'll assist you in any way I can.
As you two are talking, Derek sorts out 15 platinum pieces to each person. This was from our bounty. Don't go spending it all at once.
Thank you.
Thanks, Derek.
Yeah, no problem.
You know, this is kind of a lot. If anybody ever needs anything, like, I'm willing to help out. Oh, speaking of, I actually have to run to a shop real quick. I'll be back. And I'm gonna go run out the door.
Myra,
As well.
Myra, if it's not too big of a big deal, could you fix these pants so they fit me a little bit better?
Yeah. Is this permanent? Like, what exactly happened?
I felt inspired last night into adding a new set of runes to my repertoire, and I think with the insight that Derek was able to provide, I feel this is permanent. But I would like to not be uncomfortable while I do get a proper set of new clothes, because overall I need the whole set of everything, because nothing fits anymore. So, yeah.
Also don't know if it's permanent, but
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. You'll be my, I guess you would technically be my first, client I tailored to, even just alterations, but, yeah, let me go get my stuff. I'll quickly run upstairs, grab my kits, and come back down.
Okay, as you do that, we'll jump to Rune real quick. You're going to bed knobs and boomsticks.
Heck yeah.
Okay, you make your way there. Mr. Ollie McVander greets you. Oh, hello. You're back.
I am. And look what I got. And I take out the bag of Ethereum dust.
Oh my goodness, that's Ethereum dust.
Yes, it is.
Found some. Do you want me to use it for this?
Yes,
The order that
please.
you made.
Please do.
Okay. I should be able to have this finished up by the end of the day. And I believe, if my memory serves, the balance would be 1,500 gold pieces.
I think I already put money down for it.
2,000 gold I remember receiving from you. Providing the Ethereum dust knocks 500 off the total price.
Okay, well, I do have this bag that I won't be needing anymore. So, we could do some kind of swap?
Okay. And this is your haversack?
Yes.
So he takes it, he looks it over.
Did you empty it out?
Yeah, that's a good question. Did you take stuff out of it?
Not yet.
I could give you 1,000 gold for this.
Okay, and so
it'd be 500 gold on balance.
So you would give me my money back, or I would give you more?
You would owe me 500 gold.
Oh, you 500. Okay, thank you. I'm not good with math. That's me, the player.
That's when the shopkeeper just, 1,000 gold still.
Okay. So it's 1,500. Okay. Yes. Done. Good. Done. I can do that. But I can't give you the haversack until the other one's ready because I have to swap all my stuff.
That's understandable, yes.
Okay.
Swing by before the end of the day. It should be done.
Okay.
Okay, wish me luck.
Okay, good
Pray I
luck.
don't make you a bag of dinghole instead.
Well, I really hope not because then I won't be paying you.
I'll keep that in mind.
And then I go back to Myra's.
Okay. Okay, Myra, you ran up to get your tools. Your weaver's tools or whatever. What would you like to do?
Golden Wolf asked him to stand.
It's not the first time he's been tailored, so he stands up and takes the split-legged stance so that he can get his measurements done.
And then I'm just gonna, make sure like the excess amount of like fabric around his feet is removed or like pinned and then sewed. And then as like any other places he wants me to fix up for him. While I'm doing this, I'm like, well, now I gotta get used to their being younger, and now I gotta get used to you being taller than me.
Look, I don't like it any more than anybody else does right now. I feel awful being this tall. How do you guys do it?
Why you feel awful?
It's not normal for us dwarves to be this tall.
Well, you can see new heights now.
No, still feel like a baby horse being born.
A baby horse being born. That's
This whole time he's been wobbling on his while standing up. He's still not used to being this tall. Kind of like a woman wearing high heels for the first time.
Just keep an eye on your kneecaps. If you're not used to being that tall for prolonged periods of time, the pressure might start to do some damage under there.
I'm gonna tickle behind Wolf's kneecaps to see if he's ticklish.
I'm not ticklish, but I will buckle. Like, please don't tease me. It's already taking everything I can to stay standing up right now.
While Myra is measuring Wolf or tailoring for Wiz, Derek will mention stuff about Cecilia Tatlock's locket, because yeah, so while we were in there, if we're considering what to do next, obviously we should go see Heliel, but I think I have now about 29 days for a full moon cycle to fulfill Cecilia Tatlock, that singing ghost's wish, in exchange for the help that she gave us while we were inside the manor. Otherwise, I'm only going to guess I'm going to start having my vitality sapped again, which I would like to never have to experience again.
Walks in.
Well,
Hello.
that's taken care of. What have you guys been up to?
Myra's tailoring for Wolf. I was just explaining how I am now currently under a contract for a moon cycle that I have to fulfill Cecilia Tatlock's wish.
What is that?
So he holds up a locket. Remember that singing ghost that you heard?
Heard, never saw though.
Yeah. Wolf was there. Basically in exchange for information. She, well, I guess I'm under contract with her. She's basically trying to get freed. So we have to go find somebody that knows her and have them mention her name, was it?
I think it's closer to actually remembering who she is.
Oh, recalling a memory of her, something like that. So that her spirit can get released. Because I think right now it's bound to Nimsy Manor.
Well, that kind of sounds like a noble goal. Do you know where these people who might remember her are?
Yes. If we pull up a map.
Ooh, this is a good time. You can click on these icons down in the lower left.
We can?
Just don't. Yeah, everyone's gonna click on it. So it's gonna bug out.
Oh, there it goes. It's so buggy. Oh my god.
So, I think it's this one. No, not this one. It's this one. Is it this one?
I know they showed us. I don't remember where, so hopefully you do.
There's an annotated map. I think it was the one that Ellie made.
Yeah.
Discord.
That's in the maps channel in Discord, yeah.
Yes. So, I believe, she mentioned a
Pinned? No, it's not pinned.
No, it's not
No,
pinned.
it's not
There it
pinned.
is. Here it is. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oops, didn't know what to zoom.
I did a little zoomy thing.
Okay, yes. So, if we're looking at the map of Nantha, she mentioned a Kaya Clancy.
Kaya's in Mount Men. She was the one who kind of ran up to me and tried to attack me. You remember, like, when we first met?
Sure. I recall that, actually, sort of, yeah. So apparently Kaya knows Cecilia. What would it take for us to get back to Mountain?
Oh, I don't think... Yeah, that was session 1. Yeah, I don't think the Guardians have a teleport to over there, so I think we would have to walk.
Or
Rude.
take a ship across the Sistani Inlet from Sai.
Yes, what?
You
Yeah,
have some things.
Oh, I do have that.
If you remember.
I do have that. Oh,
Do you remember?
I
There's
remember.
There's also a fancy gentleman that you guys know as well.
I have two. Actually, now that I think about it, it just popped into my head somehow. I have a couple ways that we could get there, and one of them is actually kind of weird. I don't really know how it works, but because we've never used it before. But we do have Morgil, and Morgil is a really appealing idea, but these astral keys are actually, they can create a kind of conduit where we can go from one place to another. It's only open for a really short period of time, but we could actually go there pretty quickly. It might take 2 of them for us to get there and back.
How long are these things open? Are they open for 6 seconds?
6 seconds, yeah, about, maybe, give or take. Probably about 6 seconds.
Epic, I would probably be more familiar with these than they are. Would I know any more than what you just said?
You had one of these.
He gave it to me.
And wait, do you still have one?
Nope, he gave it to me.
No, the one I had, I gave up.
But I thought you had 2.
I have 3.
I guess not. I guess okay. Alrighty. Then yeah, I don't see it in your
Because I got
inventory.
1 from Whiff
Put
and
that
then
there.
2 in on Oubliette. I got 2 on Oubliette, I think.
Unless you're thinking of Goma.
No, I think 3 is all you have in your possession as a party. And yeah, I don't know if you ever figured out what they did. Oof.
Okay, good to go.
The other name she mentioned was a siren. Forgive me, Epic, for butchering this. Miarna?
Yeah, close enough. Yep. Mirona.
I don't know either of those names. Rune, you mentioned Kaya was the one that attacked you, but I don't think we know either of these people.
Well,
But
we
it seems
don't.
our better lead is with Kaya. Seems like.
It's she's definitely the one that.
Yeah,
Definitely the one that
you
we've
were-
at least met.
Yeah, you were together when that happened in Mountain Inns, and I don't know if all of you were present when you met, or at least became acquainted with Siren. But that was in Psy.
Oh, that was me and Ray.
Herman had a brief conversation with him outside of his office, and that was it. Kind of told whoever was there. He told you about him, just kind of the surface level stuff.
Yeah, he was the guy who was kind of brain dead, right?
Right.
Yeah, that was me and Ray. I remember that one way clearer than I remember Kaya. Probably because it was more recent.
I mean, it sounds like. So wait, did you guys actually meet Siren?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
He was just like Kaya, though. He was kind of blank. His memories kind of had been sucked out by, you know.
I mean, we also don't know what kind of state these people are in now that we've taken care of Zelgrek.
Well, the ghost guy said that they had their memories restored if they were affected by that. So maybe.
Yeah. I mean, Sai's a little bit closer, but it seems like we could teleport anywhere we want to.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, we have about a month's time, less than a month now, 29 days. But I would like to not have my vitality continuously sucked out of me.
Well, yeah, that kind of sounds bad.
Selfish, as it were.
I don't actually think it's selfish to not want to die.
In any case, I just figured I would bring that up. We should probably go see Haley, though.
Hey, Ray, are you okay? You've been awfully quiet.
Yeah, just been okay. What did you said Haley reached out about a mystery or something she needed help with?
Mm-hmm.
Any other details on that or?
Just she tried contacting me, but we were stuck in a manor, so I guess it didn't go through. And some weird stuff was going on, she said.
Just you could help with a mystery.
That too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down to go see her and see what that's about before we head out of town, I guess.
I mean, there's also the question of where we're going because we still don't know where Derek's family is. And, I mean, that seems pretty important.
Wait, Derek's still like old, right?
No, he's
Did we do that
actually
already?
younger.
2 years younger, baby.
Oh yeah, the thing. That's right.
Well, I want to go talk to Halio.
Yeah, let's find out what she wants first, and then we can we'll check in with see if we can track down your wifey, Derek.
Much appreciated.
So you guys head up to Nerd or Hold then?
Yes,
Hey,
ma'am.
Halio.
I'm gonna put the pant making on hold.
Oh.
Oh, I
guess
thought we
should
were
wait,
already
yeah.
doing that.
We wait until Wolf
Yeah,
is not naked.
we wait until Wolf
Presentable.
has pants.
Okay. All right, Myra, make me. Are you going to do this work? I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Roll a d20, add your intelligence modifier and your proficiency bonus.
Before you roll,
I already rolled. Oh no.
are you
Why-
gonna count it epic? Because I tried to stop her.
While they're doing that, after you're done with them doing that,
7?
You
Because that's 2.
you can
and then...
roll it. You can
Oh.
go ahead. Like I will say that Woof kind of like put his hand on your hands as you started, and to interrupt you and say, "Hey, wait," and then go ahead. For you.
Okay.
Okay. 11. And you said proficiency, so 11, 15?
I don't know what Woof
So
is planning.
what
to
I
do.
was what my
Oh.
plan is my new rune that I have. Also, when I activate it, I will go into a prophetic state for the next minute. And when I or another creature within 60 feet make an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check, I can use a reaction to cause the roll to have advantage or disadvantage, and I will choose advantage.
Okay, alrighty. So we will go with that second roll then. So is that a 15 total?
Yeah, because you said intelligence mon and proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to. Are you altering, or were you making new ones? 'Cause-
I'm at this point just alterning.
Okay. I'm not that familiar with the tailoring,
Me
but
neither.
I have a basic understanding of like general physics to know that you shouldn't be able to make things bigger
Nope.
that are small. So you could get the length right, you could do the hem, but in terms of the circumference of the leg,
Yeah, I was just mostly worrying about like what you pretty much said, like the length, the hem.
so you could add fabric, I guess, in there if you wanted to.
Right. At the end of the day, Wolf already knew that this was going to be a temporary fix, anyways.
Okay.
Because I had already mentioned that I needed to buy new clothes. I just didn't want it be as awkward as it currently is.
Okay.
So Wolf, if you flex right now, will these pants rip?
Derek, how tight are your pant preference? Are you a skinny jeans kind of person, or are you a loosey goosey?
Derek? He's used to having armor on top of it, so probably be it'd probably be like flat, like flexible material, right? So it's tight, but it's flexible.
Okay.
You got the stretchy jeans.
Yep.
Stretchy jeans guy.
There
It's
is
got
a
spandex in it.
It's
There's
it's like performance tights.
there is a non-zero chance that if I squat right now they will rip. So I'd rather not even attempt it.
Well, this is the best I can do for you.
I still highly appreciate it. Thank you.
Did that take about an hour, Epic?
Yeah, I would say it's probably.
I would like to have identified/examined the heart of Melora during that time.
Oh yeah, who has the item too? Me or Derek? That identify thing.
I think Derek took it, didn't he?
Okay.
Identify
Yeah,
thing?
I don't know, I assume I just took it.
The second reward from the wife of Bryce.
Oh.
Yeah. I also mentioned that along with the 75 platinum.
I forgot all about it.
Rune, roll me history or religion.
Oh, equally bad. Let's go.
Before she rolls for the okay. I was gonna say if it would have been during the same minute window, just to make it convenient for everybody, that everybody started doing all this at the same time. So that I would have, yeah. So I would have also, but that's up to you. I'm breaching at that point because it's only a minute.
I probably would have had to start it at the same time you guys were doing it if it was an hour.
Yeah.
Your
Go
call.
ahead. Fine, do it. Roll the
Hey
dice.
man, it was your call. You could have said no.
Feels bad though.
It's fine. It's worse.
God damn.
What's your background, Rune?
Background? Oh, hold on. I have my features researcher.
Yeah.
When I attempt to learn or recall a piece of lore, but I do not know the information, you often know where I can find or whom I can obtain it from.
Right. So not really able to recall much from this, but you figure that up in Starsguard, there's probably information about this.
What? Yeah.
I think the druid artifact being more known in the druid.
I know, right? Imagine. Okay, thanks.
Okie dokie. So, up to Mirador Hold. You check in at the front desk, and they just go ahead and bring you back to Haliel's office. Stepping into the office, you immediately notice a difference from its previous impeccably uncluttered state from the last time you were here. There are open books scattered across the floor, papers and folios all around. There's several small piles of books haphazardly stacked on her desk. And Haliel, hair all disheveled, is on all fours poring over an open tome ground. She looks up and looks over a pair of narrow eyeglasses clinging to the end of her nose. She raises herself up and sits on her heels, and as her hands slap her thighs, she says, thank you for coming. And looking around at the piles of books with an almost embarrassed look, I've been doing a bit of research.
On
What have you been
what?
researching?
Yeah, well, and she gets up and stands up and walks over to her desk. Please sit, she says, and she waves her hand, and some chairs along the wall move closer to the desk. And she sits down behind it. So, after the incident with the Raven Votarist, well, where to start? But there were several things that she said that, on the one hand, gave me, personally, a bit of hope, but on the other hand, terrified me to my core. As you may be aware, Shadowfell is the realm of the Raven Queen, and so this mention of Evermore traveling there certainly piqued my interest. But then it was her addition that the Raven Queen had been seeking a memory of dying, and that this would somehow help her return to the material plane. It's the question, why such a memory? That is haunting me. What power could such a memory have? Why would it be so important to a goddess? I've poured through books and tomes. I can't riddle it out. I know the Raven Queen covets memories, perhaps more than anything else. But why this kind? Why not happy memories? Why not terrifying ones? You see, you're getting a little bit more animated now. And why not secrets? Deepest, darkest secrets of the realm. So I was wondering if you might be able to shed any light on this mystery. Any clue, no matter how seemingly insignificant, may help. The Votarist mentioned something about a servant you had apparently killed. Was this the creature that you slayed on Oubliette, perhaps?
Zalgrek?
Zelgrad?
Yes. Did you uncover any information about who this Zelgrek is? Or maybe working for? Or did he have any other contacts?
Ooh, ooh.
Oh my god, these notes
I
are
forgot
like...
the name.
Yeah, these notes are like a month old. Hold on, I'm digging.
See.
I gotta take this shit down. Sorry about that, guys.
How dare you?
Lord of the Nine No, that's your sword. Just kidding. I don't know that.
I mean,
Oh,
prior to Alexis revealing herself as the Raven Voltarist, she mentioned something about a key that will enable her mistress to return to material plane. I can only assume she's meaning the Raven Queen.
That as much is clear to me.
well, there was someone in the letters mentioned the name was Loomhu.
Letters?
But I think actually that might have been the Raven Votarist. But besides that, there's this other name that we've had pop up a couple places. Mordrek? Does that
In
mean
what
anything to
context?
you?
I've not heard the name, no. But you mentioned letters?
Letters that Zalgrek had written, I think. Is that what we found, guys?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was letters between Loomhu and Zelgrax.
Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking of.
What's this?
Are we gonna share these letters with Haliel?
You already mentioned the letter, so
I
think
meant
this is
I
gonna
was
be pressing.
just asking as the group because I didn't remember.
I ain't got the letters.
I don't think I do either. I think that's Elmira.
I would definitely show my future bestie the letters.
Okie dokie. Haley takes a moment to read them over. Shit. Hold on.
I will also mention the glowing runes that were on the top of the tower.
Okay.
I'll mention those, and I'll mention which ones were brighter, which I do have in my notes, but I don't want to, you know.
And even though Wolf worked for him, he'll share that he never asked questions, so he is no help.
Yeah, actually, I think Haleo would have been like, "Who are you?" Wait, because you. Yeah, I don't think you've met Haleo, have you?
Nope.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'm dead.
there's that.
He's with us now.
Very good, very good. She takes a moment to read over the letters.
She could care less.
And she thinks for a moment. It mentions disruption to the sophistry. The Raven Queen is seeking to disrupt the sophistry, or maybe not, maybe something beyond that. Something that a disruption to the sophistry would enable her to do. Does she seek access to it? Why? She's kind of like face is contorting a bit. She's trying to noodle it out. If she seeks a memory of dying, the sophistry would not hold that. All memories unravel when a creature dies. What would she do with it? Any of the other gods seeking something similar?
At this point, I'm going to mention Arnzanumsi and what the hell happened in there. I'm going to talk about how we went in there and it was all spooky and ghosty, and then like we went upstairs and there was that like weird doppelganger thing, and then even further we found Arns's like weird culty fucking shit, and then how we went into like some alternate plane and like I don't know, killed him and rescued Bryce and then came back out and it was all real weird. I'm gonna mention all of that.
Okay. Haleo pays attention.
And
Make
I'm
an insight check.
okay.
As you reveal all of the details, you're about halfway through telling the story, and then you get the sense that Haleo isn't terribly interested in what you're saying, but she pays attention. But you kind of get to the end of it, and she doesn't say anything, but you get the feeling that she's just not interested.
Mm-hmm. Man, what note was it that had the name Mordrick in it? It was Arns's notebook. It was Arns's notebook at the very beginning of Numsey Manor. I'm gonna mention that specifically, that part where it's got Mordrick's name.
Mordrick and Mordrick's formula and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now this is actually interesting. Callie asked me to actually tell you this. We have received some scattered reports from the Vidare. This is the group that you signed up with. Not Woof, but the rest of you.
I think Wolf did too. I think he was with us.
Oh, cool. Great. We've received some scattered reports from the Vidari about the appearance of devils up north. Kale asked me to provide you the name Atari Hirahide, one of the Vidare covering the guard area. The belief at this point, though we have very little to base it on, is that they're coming through portals. Portals that have potentially been spawned in different places. The devils that Agent Hirahide has seen have been covered in some sort of thick black ichor.
A thick black ichor that looks like this, and I take out my vial of ichor.
Haleo looks at it. I imagine, I haven't seen it myself, but this is certainly a black ichor.
I haven't been able to identify it. I don't think, did I do that?
I don't think so.
It doesn't have a star, so I think I did. I don't remember. Anyway.
I don't know if there's any connection between any of these things, but if the gods or agents of the gods are trying to do something to some nefarious end, returning to the material plane well, that's the part that terrifies me.
The
Anyway,
gods trying to come to the material plane? That terrifies you?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Why? I mean, besides the obvious reason that it would probably be destruction, right? That would be bad?
Not necessarily destruction. It would depend on the god. Or I should say, not necessarily destruction in the way we would normally think of destruction, but in the end, probably all end up the same. No matter which god it was that came, good or evil. Are you familiar with ancient history?
I don't know.
Am I familiar with ancient history?
Am I familiar with it? Do I have
Rhetorical
proficiency?
question, really.
Did I pay attention in school?
DM, am I? No?
So we'll just have Haley do a little bit of exposition.
After this commercial breaks.
After these commercial breaks.
Thank
Yes.
you. I really need to go to the bathroom, but I don't want to miss this.
Thank you. Yes.
You're back.
I'm a bit over.
Yes.
Break time!
Excellent.
In the meantime, I'll fetch my UIT.
Shit, I just remembered something else we had to do. God, we have such a long list of shit to do. Don't worry, we're on a little breaky break right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope it wasn't because of me.
No.
Okay.
Haley's gonna explain some stuff, and we asked for a break before that.
Okay.
I just DM'd you. Emily.
Thank you. I see. I will add you later.
Cool.
I was not mentally prepared for that thing I dreamt.
Nobody ever is. That's the point.
At least it was
You
you
think-
and not me.
you think I was prepared to fucking jump off the side of a goddamn giant book?
Yeah, that was weird and awesome.
I don't know what I just signed myself up for.
Hey, at least my visions haven't yet been interactive, okay? I'm thankful that I'm just having visions. I don't have to interact with them. I don't gotta do anything. It's great. I'm just seeing shit that confuses the fuck out of me, and then I'm left to just be confused for a year. Still don't know what the fuck the first vision was from. What it means.
Is that the one with your brother?
Yeah, all the way back then. That was like a year ago now.
Something like burned or some shit, right? Or
I
the
don't-
bird exploded or something? I don't know.
No. When the bird exploded when Lucent messaged me, like later with Animal Messenger, that was Zelgrek being like, "Come to me." Blah. Doing okay there, Ryu? Man, I kind of want to go to Mount Mend via Morgil because that would be fun. But also, time is of the essence. Also, I kind of want Ryu to meet Morgil.
It's the one corner of the map that Wolf has never been in.
Hey, I see you there. He's not. Damn. I was wondering when his dad was getting back, because I don't remember when he said that his dad was coming back from Mount Mend.
This is a cool layout.
I know, right?
It's like a choose your own adventure thing,
Mm-hmm.
but just information.
Uh-oh. Welcome back.
I accidentally clicked somewhere else and I changed voice channels.
Oops. What? Oh.
Helio
I feel that.
transforms into a monster.
Oh no, Bessie!
She turns
Everybody-
into Zalgrak.
I thought we killed you.
I was there all along. And it flashbacks every NPC is just so great.
Okay, Ice, are you here?
Ice, ice, baby.
Take the opportunity to try to eat if I forgot.
everybody log in to the thing with the info in case
World Anvil. That's the thing.
that one. I was gonna say Foundry, but that's where we are
But
right
that's
now.
where we're at.
No, there isn't gonna be anything like that.
Look, I don't know. My immersion.
These are my notes. I need to reference
My immersion.
because I was not planning on doing this.
But you talk inside of Myra's head. How could you not see this entire conversation exactly how it just happened?
Yeah. What?
I don't know. I also wasn't expecting to grow 7 inches.
Mari's forever. Mari's brain turned 13 and decided, "No, I'm good here."
Well, fuck you. How dare you be correct?
Look, I knew it was gonna happen. I had forgotten when it was gonna happen, and then when I saw it, that's why obviously now me chuckling maniacally and rolling the dice makes sense for everybody else. I was rolling with.
Oh.
I was rolling to see how many inches I grew.
Oh my god.
Wolf is a grower, not a shower.
Wow.
He's a shower now.
Right?
Well, I mean, technically, he still gets bigger.
That's right. You can get bigger now.
So he's still a
Bigger than
grower.
bigger. Wow.
Yeah, because now, based on what me and Epic decided to not have our brains melted, it just said that whenever I grow too large, it's just double my height. So now I reach 11 feet when fully grown.
Jesus Christ.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back.
It's okay. I won't grow again until level 18, so we're fine. We're not gonna get that far.
Hey. I have hopes.
Maybe you won't.
Epic won't let me get to 18. He'll force me to multi-class it to something else so I don't get too huge.
You don't die.
Nah, you just force me to multi-class. You'll make me another like warlock patron or something. So I'm forced to take a level.
It's
It's gonna be a monster that
the
casts.
number of columns and rows on these battle maps for sure. Okay. So Haleo, she says, yeah. So you were talking about kind of. So your question was about ancient history. What was the thing that the prelude to that? What did someone ask about?
I think I mentioned Arns and Numsies.
Why are you terrified? Why are you terrified?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that,
Why is it a bad thing for the gods to come to our plane?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know too much about gods, guys.
Right. So she says, well, according to everything I know and everything I've been taught, when these planes were first created, the gods walked among elves, men, dwarves, and all the other races of the world. And for many centuries, there was relative peace and harmony. Not complete, perhaps balance. Balance is the better word for it. But generally speaking, the gods existed in that balance. 20 in total, originally at least. Each of the gods has a particular domain, or maybe multiple domains, depending on the god. Their powers and influence have generally been thought to be limited to those domains, and even within those domains, they are not, or at least some believe, that they are not omnipotent. And their powers are somewhat limited. The only real logical explanation that I've been able to come up with to explain why that which happened. Over time, the gods became frustrated with their limitations. They wanted to become more powerful, be able to do things for which or that they were not intended to do, or not intended to be able to do. They grew frustrated. For many centuries, they sought why. What was the reason they couldn't exceed whatever bounds had been placed upon them? Until they found it. Some sort of metaphysical construct that some have called the balance. And apparently the gods sought to destroy it and succeeded. World burned. The gods fought amongst themselves in the immediate aftermath when they realized that their actions had a consequence. That they were being ejected and barred from the material plane. Unable to return in physical form, unable to act directly in this plane, only able to influence others to act on their behalf. Now it seems that at least some, or at least one, is trying to return. I can only imagine what kind of state of mind a god who was angry to begin with at some kind of external limitation placed on their power, and who was then subsequently banished, may feel like, what their mindset might be. Seething anger.
Don't you think all of the gods would feel that then?
Possible. Some may have realized the error of their ways. Some may feel that they should never return. But if one, or a small handful, did, they would be able to wield power we haven't seen for centuries. And potentially have it unchecked by the very balance that has been destroyed. That is what terrifies me.
What's currently holding them beyond the material plane?
I am not sure. Not sure anyone knows. But something is holding them for sure. Whatever that thing is therefore discoverable.
So potentially, if the Raven Votaris is to be believed, the Raven Queen could have come back if she had gotten that memory? Maybe?
I don't know. I don't know. There's something about the disruption to the sophistry as well. I don't know if it sounds as if that was an intermediate goal from the letters. Sufficient disruption to the sophistry to achieve her ends, or something to that effect. So the disruption memory would be used to disrupt it again. My thinking is that she's trying to gain access to sophistry itself. It's not clear as why.
Remind me again, exactly what is the sophistry?
All the memories of all living creatures.
Okay.
The thing down below and underneath
Yes.
the marital hole.
The weaving, as it were.
Yeah.
So, if something were able to I don't know, see the threads of time, essentially, by being able to see every living thing's memory, essentially, would she be able to mold it if she had that particular type of memory? I don't know. That doesn't really make sense.
I think so.
You do think so? It cut out.
No, I don't think so. No, a memory in and of itself wouldn't be able to do that. I think she was trying to use the memory somehow to cause some kind of disruption to the weaving. Nemesign protects the weaving. She, and she alone, has access to it. She is some call say a lesser god.
Is she also behind the celestial veil or whatever it's called?
Yes, indeed. They all are. And no other gods, at least as far as we know, can peer into the sophistry. Nemesign and Nemesign alone has that power. But perhaps if it were disrupted somehow, that might give gods access to it, although I don't know exactly what that would do. Again,
I mean, that would be...
the memories of the living that are stored there.
Wouldn't that be one god taking another god's power?
Tapping into it, perhaps. Not taking it.
When you said the Shadowfell is the Raven Queen's domain, you mean she rules it? She rules the Shadowfell?
She did, at least before the banishment. I'm not sure where she exists now.
Sorry, DM. Am I familiar with the orientation of the planes? Like, would I know that above the material plane is the Fae and below it is the Shadowfell? Or does that work that way here?
I don't know. Help from people who played before. Is that general knowledge that player characters have typically?
Depends. I guess depends. I would say generally that knowledge is reserved for people that are actually like really researching it and trying to get into the astral sea.
Hmm. I'm trying to think if there's a reason why I would want to withhold that.
You can think about it later.
Yeah, you don't have to answer now. Basically, if Derek heard that the Raven Crew presides over the Shadowfell that is now banned from it, he would feel a little bit better, as opposed to she's literally a door away from the material plane.
Yeah, so in that sense, I think Haley would be able to explain something to the effect of like, well, that they, as far as she understands it, they do not have the capability to come to the material plane. So even if there was like a portal or something opened up right next to the Raven Queen in the Shadowfell, if she's actually there, that she still wouldn't be able to pass through.
Right, because the divine veil is holding her back.
Or something.
Something else, yeah. Okay.
Hashtag not divine veil.
Divine veil.
I don't know what you're gonna call it.
Oh, it has a name.
Oh, okay. Still, I don't know what you're gonna call it.
So it seems you've got leads. These portals are a bit concerning. Mordric is interesting. May have something to do with this. If you are able, I think touching base with Atari up in Starsguard would be the next logical step if you are intent on investigating this.
Oh, who? Talia?
Atagi.
Atagi. Okay, that guy. Okay, I have that name written down. I was just making sure it wasn't a different one.
And there, again, there is a portal from here to, or rather, the teleportation circle is tied to Starsguard from here.
We're allowed.
We do, yes. Yes, we have the capability to transport or teleport to Starsguard and out of our.
On that note, we did kind of already have some unfinished business with the teleportation circle regarding the boon in Oubliette. And I think Callie has someone standing by for that.
Yes.
If I'm remembering right from a month and a half ago.
There is someone. Yes, there definitely is someone.
So we might have to take care of that first.
If that's your prerogative. I don't think there's anything that's like insanely pressing.
Halo, you also mentioned devils in the plural.
Yes.
How drastic? Because Selkirk himself, as we understand it, was a devil.
Yes, I haven't really been briefed on the details of these emergences, but as I understand it, they are mostly smaller sorts of devils. So not terribly threatening, but they have apparently been coming in waves and in rather large numbers. Your question.
Does anybody else does anybody else have any questions for Helia? Oh, if that's it, Helia, I think as a whole, I mean, I don't want to speak for everybody here, but I think as a whole, we definitely would be interested in making contact with Agent Ataki or Hirohide, whichever one his last name is.
Mm-hmm.
Though I do think, yes, Agent Hirohide. Although I do think there's a few loose ends that we need to tie up locally. Hopefully, it shouldn't take too long.
Okay. If you are planning to go, I can definitely tell Callie, or you can touch base with her if you're going to avail yourselves of the teleportation circle.
I do
Yeah,
actually. You go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, it wouldn't be immediately, but maybe we can send word to her when we think we are ready.
Very well. We would, of course, be interested whenever you go, if you go, to hear whatever you find. For the time being, I think I'm going to have to put this aside. Lest I lose my mind.
That might be healthy.
Maybe I'll have a spa day.
Is there a spa here?
Not really. There's Torgi's tubs. Probably the closest you'll get to a spa.
Derek is a little surprised as this is the most character she has shown this entire time.
Well, Helio, maybe we can go together sometime.
Perhaps. Anything else?
Halio, do you happen to have a book on Melora? That maybe I could
Melora.
borrow?
She kind of thinks for a moment and kind of scans the bookshelves. Perhaps. Maybe. Just about everything I have is Omnimicine and the Raven Queen.
Yeah, I was thinking that would be the case.
If you want to peruse the bookshelves to see if you can find a book, make an
Sure.
investigation check.
I'm sure this'll go well. It was okay, 16.
Yeah, you find a book
A book.
that has to do, looks like it has to do with the Wild Mother.
Okay. I just want more information on her, basically. Who she is, what's her domain, why do people like her, you know?
Okay. Are you going to take the book?
I asked her if I could borrow it.
Okay. She says, sure.
Okay, I'll bring it back later.
Thank you. else? Where to next?
I was gonna as everyone leaves, I was gonna go back into her office.
Okay, so everyone, you're on your way out, and Myra doubles back. And you see Haley will just kind of head down the desk, kind of head in her hands.
Hey,
Oh. Hello, yes?
do you feel like having a talk for a little bit?
About?
Something that happened to me last night.
Okay.
I know I came to you about this before, and you said normally like things with your that you know you have a connection with, it's supposed to keep to yourself, but this is kind of disturbing. And what you just talked to the group about, I'm kind of worried.
Okay.
I saw. I was gonna sit down. I saw Ulrich, and I also saw the servant I made a pact with. And you've seen the diamonds that me and Ulrich we formed the pact with. Well, this lady also had a diamond, and she was choking herself. And
Correction. Ulrich was choking her.
oh, I thought she was choking. Oh, shit, that would change. Oh man. Anyway, oh well, it happened. Ulrich was choking her, and I tried to break him free, but then she mentioned her brother, and I'm wondering if it was referring to Zachasa, and then you're talking about like a god is trying to break free. And they kind of, I don't know how to describe it. I may have said I'll help them. Not break free, and not that, but like, I don't know. It's just, it was confusing, and I was a bit shocked to see Ulrich there was all. But then when I said that, how, and I know you've seen the diamond before, it was his blood and my blood. Well, she also had a diamond with 2 bloods in it. But then when I give her my answer, there was a 3rd one now. And now I'm kind of concerned if it was as a Chasha mimicking Ulrich. And maybe I was tricked.
Was a servant of Zachasa. And you said this other entity with whom you made a pact was one of Nemesine's servants?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what you have described would represent a union between brother and sister. maker of fate and the keeper of memories. Kind of has a very serious and concerned look on her face. I think in the end, at this point, what happens in your mind should stay between you and the people that inhabit it.
I figured as much.
If you'll excuse me.
And I'm gonna say thank you and I leave.
Wait. Where to next? What would you like to do now?
I have a question for you, Epic.
Okay.
When we had spoken to Callie about teleporting somewhere, was it a did we get the impression that it would be you go somewhere and then it's a whole day of recharge before you can come back?
No.
No, did not get that impression.
No.
Okay. Well, I guess I am going to ask the group, what do you think about going to Oubliette and seeing about that boon? If we can come back on the same, like, today, like if we would be able to come back today? I don't know who would be doing the teleporting or how this all works, but I mean, maybe it would be a good trial run? We also need to figure out if we can figure anything out about Derek's wife. What do you guys think?
Well, I appreciate the sentiment of trying to find my family. I think before that, I would like to look into getting this locket thing resolved.
That's true. I mean, I can get us there and back today.
Just don't know how long it'll take to find. I mean, if we're going for quiet, we can probably find her in town if she's still there. If not, it might take a little bit more. But also, if her memory hasn't returned in full, I guess it's a good gauge to see exactly what happened.
That's a good point, because I do have to wait for tonight to get the item I commissioned, and then I mean, from what it sounds like the boon thing is there and back and you're done thing, but we don't know about if it's the same thing for the Kaya visit.
Yeah. I would also like to look into exactly what's going on with Wolf. That sounds a little too close to what happened to Hector. We saw it on the road.
Wait, he was shorter before?
Yes, he was also a dwarf.
Oh.
I mean, I would say that mine's low in the pecking order. I don't think it warrants going out of my way for me. I think the first two things you guys were talking about just now are the more pressing ones, do it immediately.
I mean, maybe it's just me, but I think of everything, I would like to get this contract resolved first.
We can definitely do that tomorrow. Like, that's something we can start on tomorrow, for sure.
Right.
But the question remains of what to do with the rest of today. Like, do we want to see if we can use the teleportation services today to do the boon thing in Oubliette? And if that's not possible to get done in one day, then we can just put that on the back burner as well and say, not today.
Remind me again what exactly will we do? What it will be.
We take a priest with us to Oubliette, and then they pray at the altar of Nemesis for a boon that, well, that orby thingy. You remember the orb thingy that Myra stuck her hand in and got gooed up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that. But apparently we'll all get some sort of boon for doing that.
I mean, sure. It has to be a follower of Nemesis, yes.
Yeah, we asked Callie about it, and she got some sort of a priest of Nemesis.
Yep.
Yeah. Just on standby.
Yeah, and I think we should go talk to Callie. But I mean, it's up to everybody.
Yeah, if we
Let's
can get-
go.
yeah, if we can
To
get that
Cali.
order.
You were
So
just
go
with
back
Cal.
and-
Yeah, sorry. Sorry. My bad. Yes.
Yeah, that's
Calio.
not Callie.
Calio and Haley.
Callie.
No, stop.
Okay, so back to Mirador Hall.
We were probably just out front, like, talking about it.
Sounds good. Hello, how can I help you?
It's you 5.
The priest you had and the teleportation services.
Callum, yes.
Callum, is that available?
Yes.
I don't really know how
yes.
this works.
You tell us as a member of the Vidari where you want to go and win, and I will make it happen.
Is it possible to get to Oubliette today and come back today?
Yes.
That's awesome. Well then, I think we would like to do that. Who's the
Okay.
priest? The
His
priest
name's
is...
Callum.
The priest is Callum, not the person who's going to be teleporting us.
Yes,
Okay.
I will probably I'll have to see who's available. Probably Estasha. Yes, I can make arrangements, and if you would like to do it right now, I can do it as quickly as I can.
I think we'd like to, yes.
Okay. And she takes you just outside the office to the reception area. It doesn't, maybe half an hour or so goes by, and she invites you to over the lunch hour into another part of the hold. You walk down a corridor and then come into a room that is has some tables, has like some cork boards with notes on it and stuff, and there are a few of these white robed folks in there, basically the protectors of Mirador Hold. This sort of kind of looks like It could be a guard post of some sort, maybe a break room. And then she leads you through that room into another corridor. And give me just a second.
In that break room, did they all have like their little hoods off, and they were like sipping on coffee, eating donuts?
Yeah, exactly.
Totally.
Yep. Yeah, so you go into another small vestibule. I can't read this. I can't read this anymore. It's been too long. And whatever. From that small vestibule, you're eventually taken into another room. And there's two other folks in your group now. One is wearing white robes, similar to some of the others. And this appears to be a female human. And then there's a male human dressed in some purple robes with some embroidery on it that kind of bears the. I don't know if you've ever actually seen the symbol of Nemesign before, but it's essentially like a sewing needle, but with an eye, kind of a stylized eye within the eye of the needle. And so those two people are with you, and you get into this room, and there's a teleportation circle there. And Callie says, Istasha here will provide the services. She will take you there. She will go with you, and she will remain there until you wish to return, if that is what you want. Otherwise, Istasha will come back here. And Callum will go with you and perform the service that is required, provided you can lead the way to this orb of light you described.
I think I remember the way.
All set?
Before we go, I just wanted to ask, do you really not have anybody who can, like, remove curses?
Sorry, no.
But you can teleport people?
Yes.
Do you guys need some, like... Would you like me to help, like, train somebody?
You could certainly try if you want to take the time to do so.
You're gonna pay me. Alright, let's go.
Clearly, based on her tone, this is not the first time she's been asked that question.
Well, technically, someone asked yesterday, so.
Exactly. Okay.
Her staff's just telling her, like, hey, you know that weakness we have? One thing we can't do.
Heal at all.
Okay. So holes in world building notwithstanding, you are able to get over to Oubliette. Istasha casts the spell, activates the teleportation circle, and you are whooshed back into the teleportation circle room in Forgotten Keep over on Oubliette. So I don't have. I'm gonna take you to that map, but I can at least see Oubliette here. And from there, you're able to just go ahead and go up to the top floor.
Shove the desk from behind the door out of the way. You know, we gotta
That's
have
right. You have to unbarricade.
unbarricade the room here.
Yep. And so you get up to the top floor to the purple ball of light. Callum asks if this is the place.
Uh-huh.
Seems like it. Okay. So you can all gather around, and Callum begins a chant. It goes on for probably an hour or so. We'll just say, or from the time you get there, it's probably an hour until it completes. And upon completion of this prayer / chant, the ball dissipates into kind of these strands of purple light that reach out to Myra, Lake, Ray, and Rune. And you kind of feel this soft warmth in your chest, and you get a permanent +1 increase to your wisdom score.
Holy shit! What?
It didn't touch me.
Yeah, Myra, Lake, Ray, and
Oh, I didn't hear. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I'm just doing the Macarena.
So, question. As somebody with 20 wisdom, what does this do?
Goes to 21, baby.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes, it
god.
does.
The cap of 20 is only when it comes to AS
Like stat stuff?
use. Everything else that would increase your stats magically just goes past the limit.
So how do you actually add that? I don't know how this works.
You go back to your thing and then do a plus.
Yeah, go
in
to your
sheet.
sheet builder.
You can just click on the wisdom score and other
Oh, yeah,
modifier.
yeah. Do that. That's faster.
Oh, I clicked on wisdom. Other modifier. +1?
Yep. Have such a huge boom, guys.
Oh my god, that's cool.
It's not very wise.
Oh my god, guys, I'm so wise. I'm so wise, none of my scores increased. It's amazing.
Here's the better question, because it doesn't really matter. Did they have to be present, or did Nielsen suddenly get wiser too?
They needed to be present. So
Unfortunate for him.
Or Nelson.
womp womp.
And now we teleport back. Watch out.
Okay, and so you're heading back to Evermore.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Istasha casts the spell again, zaps you back to that small room, escorts you out back to the reception area, and you're back home. What the hell? Oh, damn it. Fucking music.
We did it. It only took an hour. 2 hours? I don't know.
Yeah, a couple hours. We'll say 3. It's 3 o'clock now. Yay!
Hey, we did it!
You did a thing.
I'm actually gonna go work on something for the rest of the day, I think. And maybe we'll figure out what we're doing tomorrow?
Wow. I thought we were gonna go to the mountain.
Are we gonna go to Mountain tomorrow? I mean, like, yeah, we can go to Mountain tomorrow. We have the ability.
I guess, I don't know if everybody else is okay with it.
Yeah.
to Mount Men tomorrow, right? Or are we going today?
Tomorrow.
Is that what we're deciding, or we're going tomorrow for sure?
Tomorrow, because I have to wait for
Okay,
tonight
we're
or
going
something.
tomorrow. Before I sleep, I want to do the scry thing. That's pretty much all I want to do.
Okay. And what's the scry thing?
To try to scry and spy on Derek's wife.
Oh, trying that again. Okay.
Yeah. But that would be end of day stuff. If nobody's got anything better to do or whatever, we can do that in like Derek's in room or whatever, wherever.
Yeah.
Would I be able to go to the jeweler and like have them finish my circlet today with me with my help? Could I do that?
Yeah, you got enough time left.
Cool.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it'll take the rest of the day.
That's what I was hoping for.
Okay. Remind me if I have you roll a check for that.
You have me pay money and then they roll one check.
Okay. Okay, we'll do that.
And I had already done 100 of the 4 that I think was required.
Wait, what, 100 of the 4?
Yeah, 100 of the 400 that was required. I
Okay,
think.
got it. Okay. Okay, so are you paying then? Again?
Yeah,
Okay.
paying to have the jeweler do it for me so I don't have to do the rolly thing.
Okay.
Because they get automatically the jeweler kit or whatever the hell.
Right. Okay. So does this count as then? Sorry, I should. This is so much to remember. Is it just? Is that the second of 4 then that gets completed?
You said they could finish it if I gave it to them and paid them to do it instead of doing it check by check for all the time, whatever.
But does it still take them? It still takes them.
Good question. I have no idea.
We'll look at that later then.
Okay.
Put a note. Documented in Discord. Okay. Okay, and then the scrying thing. Now, Ray, I struggle to remember what I told you last time you tried this.
I think it didn't go through because
Rolled. I
rolled.
think
Yeah, the rolling stuff
I think she's saved.
exceeded. Yeah.
So, I actually rolled then, huh? Okay.
Yeah, it's the target makes a wisdom. Let me link it. But the target makes a wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw.
I mean,
I think we have something of hers, but it's not actually. It's like an item,
That's
an
what it
object.
is.
I
It's
give
a test.
the key and the key that she gave me.
Are you sure you don't have her hair?
What?
Sure you're not just a little creepy, Derek?
Is it creepy if I had a lock of her hair? I mean, I don't, but is that creepy?
If she knows about it or not, yeah, I think so. That's fine.
I mean, I wouldn't cut her hair without her knowing. That's a fucking death sentence. Hello?
I would agree.
Just making sure it wasn't like a Hey Arnold situation, you know?
I love that cartoon.
God, that cartoon was weird.
So yeah, we'll this is like this is like nighttime before we go to bed sort of thing, because it's 5th level, you know, just in case.
Yeah.
And wait,
Can I-
we don't we did it. Didn't we do it in Mirador Hold? Because they have.
I have a thingy.
Oh, you have a thingy.
I have a thingy. They also have a thingy, but I have a thingy.
Yeah, I have to use the shit in Mirror to Hold. Because I don't know Ray's got that thingy.
I'm pretty sure you don't have a thingy.
I don't have a thingy, no. I had to use
I-
the thingy in
I'm
Mirror
pretty
to
sure
Hold.
you know I have a thingy though, so you know.
Oh.
Feel
Can
free
I-
to ask.
He definitely told everybody he has a thingy.
Oh,
I
okay.
definitely did attempt to use it in front of everybody at Milo's house.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure.
okay.
Ray was very proud of his Jimmy
His
custom
thingy?
mirror.
I'm very proud of.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Thingy.
Very proud it worked. I mean, what?
Can I quickly, at some point during the day, just sneak off, buy a new set of clothing, and then come back? How much gold would that be?
Yes, you can. You can buy just regular clothing, right?
Yeah, just
This is not going to be.
yeah, because the other thing I would like to purchase, I'm pretty sure I don't have enough gold for. So
2 gold pieces for
cool.
a set of regular traveler's clothes.
Hey, Wolf,
That's
what's
still
the other
bar
thing you
of
wanna buy?
some interest.
Plate armor,
Oh, how much is that?
probably a lot.
I can throw some on my platinum at you if you need it.
Regular plate armor. Full plate,
Yeah, full plate.
1,500 gold pieces.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Ooh, I don't have that
Right.
much.
I only have like 300, and even if I trade in my chainmail, I don't think the mithril chainmail will equate a full plate. So it's fine.
Ignore that.
I'm good. We can continue. I don't have enough gold for that, so
Okay.
You got 15 plat.
yeah, but it's 1,500 gold.
Yeah, that's only 150 gold.
Oh, right.
Anyways, continue with the scrying thing.
Okay, Ray. You take the box and you do your scrying ritual, spell casting, and the mirror shows you a picture of a woman in a very dim place.
Oh, it's working.
Do I see this?
If you look at the mirror, yes, you can see that.
Derek's looking very intently.
So
I'm breathing on it.
the surrounds appear to be rough cut stone. There's a faint flickering light. Or the light from some other source, very faint, very dim, and flickering. And go ahead and make a perception check as you hear voices, whispers.
15.
You, over the course of 10 minutes, you are able to kind of gather that these whispers seem to be about various it sounds like thievery operations, the movement of goods from one place to another, And once you're able to make out a name or a moniker, and you hear the name Shadow Master in the context of whoever this is being happy with something or other, couldn't quite make it out. The woman that you see, Derek, you recognize. It is your wife. And she's sitting on the ground in this space, this very dark space, kind of knees pulled up to her chest, and head just kind of, her arms are like propped up on her knees, and her head is just resting on her arm. That's what you see.
It doesn't seem like a jail cell, though, right? There's no, like, bars.
You do see bars. Yeah. Okay. The invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target, you can see and hear through the sensor as if you were there. So yeah, 360-degree view. This does appear like it is some kind of makeshift jail cell.
And Shadow Master was... I feel like I've heard it before, but that has to do with the Shadow Hand?
I don't... Do you know?
I don't remember. I feel like it sounds familiar, but you said I recognize the moniker at least.
You were able to make it out among the whispers.
Oh, okay. I just heard it. I don't necessarily recognize or realize who it is.
Unless you do.
I don't know.
We're
That's
getting
fine.
deep into the game, and I
Gotcha.
cannot remember
And you said it was in
everything
the...
that you guys know.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. And then you said it was in a positive context, right? That they mentioned
What you
it.
were able to make out, it seemed like whoever this was pleased with something or other.
Okay.
Question. Was it stuff that Ray learned from Myra's brother? Like a million years ago?
We'll figure it out. Because he's... Yeah, Epic
I don't know
already
if you
said
took
he's
notes
not
on that. I
doing
don't know
the
what
murder.
happened then. I
Yeah,
don't remember.
we'll go through. I'll go through it. We'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, wasn't my brother supposed to mention like visit
He
me?
said some stuff, but that was a while ago, and I don't remember. So we'll figure it out. There was some other name too, and I don't think that was the Shadow Master. So we'll see. But I'll turn to Derek and I'll be like, do you at least recognize what? I mean, it seems like a jail cell, but do you recognize it at all?
Derek's face is very you look at him and he's gone pale a bit.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder.
Where's
Look him in the
Valyria?
eye. Sorry?
Where's Valyria? Derek looks at that was Nell. Where's our daughter?
Do you have something of hers? Could try to find her. I could also try to give her a message, see if it goes through. Now that I've seen her, maybe I could speak to your wife. I don't know. This is new territory for me, so.
Did you? I didn't hear anything, right? I only saw what was in the mirror. I didn't. No, obviously no sound came through. Yeah.
I'll say that the mirror is just visual. Yeah.
Did you hear anything around her?
Yeah, they were just talking about some plans for robbing people. There's something about a Shadow Master, which sounds familiar, but I'll need to. Maybe I can speak to a couple of people, see if they recognize the name. But other than
DM,
that,
does that term ring a bell?
Which term?
Shadow Master.
For you, I suppose you can make a history check.
Nah.
Yeah, no.
And looking at, was there a clear vision of Nell's demeanor? Was she just tired, or was she like sad?
she was like resting, I think, right?
She was on the ground with her knees pulled to her chest and her arms resting on her knees and her head resting on her arms. It looked like she was sleeping.
Like, what was her physical state like? Was she like being fed? Is she like super tired?
She looked generally healthy. And there wasn't anything about her or her face that provided any indication of mistreatment or abuse.
Could be one of two things. Either she's actually in jail, or she's hiding out with, her former, or I guess current, I don't know. I'm not privy to these details. Either way, her potential employer, her guild.
Oh. Okay. I could try to. I guess I could try to message her. Maybe I can speak to her. Or you want me to try to scry on your daughter first? If you have something of hers?
I don't have anything of hers. If I didn't want to endanger my wife, I definitely didn't want to endanger my daughter.
Fair enough. Let me try to see if I can speak with her. We'll give it a shot. And I will cast Sending. Wait, let me make sure I had it prepared, actually. That would be crazy if I didn't. Yeah, I did. Okay, great. Yeah. Sending to... You said her name was Nell, right?
Yes. No, Valencia Kybris.
NVK. Sending.
What do you say?
Oh, is it epic? Am I going or? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for casting
Yeah.
Sending to his wife.
What are you saying?
Oh, okay.
Is this thing on? Hey.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, hi.
Anybody home?
Is this Mr. and Mrs. Derek's mom, wife?
Mom?
Mom
Wow.
wife?
Hey, Nell? My name is Ray. I'm a close friend of Blake, whom I'm told is your husband. Hope you're doing all right. I'm with Derek right now.
Like,
I'm
Oh well.
Does not compute.
And Ray's just like, gosh, shit, I called you Derek.
So as you finish the last word of the spell, being the last verbal component, you you get the feeling that the spell just fails. You don't actually cast the spell. You are not familiar with this creature.
See, that was what I was waiting for. Jesus. Alright. I still casted the spell though, and it eats the spell slot though.
I say it does not eat the
Oh,
spell
okay.
slot, because you're actually unable to cast.
I guess it doesn't work like that.
well, he looks you right in the eye. Thank you. At least it confirms that she's okay. I'm worried that you didn't see my daughter with her, but at least she's healthy and she is still kicking.
And there's no way she's gonna put your daughter at risk, so
No.
I think we can at least trust that she's somewhere safe.
And even so,
Plus, we can try like a different time instead of nighttime. We can try maybe during the day. Next time,
yeah,
that'll give
maybe.
us a better idea where she is. Yeah. How much do you know about this guild she sort of kind of works for?
Not much. They eh, let's just say they did work closely with a certain people inside the kingdom. Not to any malicious ends, but we'll say, as far as I know, whatever operations they took on being hired by the kingdom, it was certainly for things that the kingdom could not dirty their own hands with. I met her as she was working the front of a tavern, but obviously that was a cover for her to try to get information.
Is your wife a spy?
What's that?
Is she a spy? Sounds like a spy. Or at least she works for spies.
If you want to look at it that way. I wasn't privy to too much information. I knew of their existence. I knew their name. Other than that, I stayed out of it for both her safety and mine, and she insisted that was the best way. So, that being said, she could whip my ass on any given day. So, in that regard, I'm sure that she, like, you're right. I'm sure that she and my daughter are safe. She definitely wouldn't endanger Vilimir's life like that.
Well, you think she's still in Dadavar?
This key she gave me, I can only assume is to probably where she is, which is very likely a safe. Now that I think about it, probably a safe house. That's the hope, because obviously, I don't know, remember, but my house, they did search my house, and there was an arrest warrant pasted on the front of my house for me. So
Right. Can't you like get that cleared up by now? Have you tried thinking about talking to, I don't know, maybe Callie and see if she has connections with the crown or something?
uh,
Gotta be worth something, right? What we did.
hold on, give me a sec. I mean, at one point though, I did have a dream of her being behind bars. And this was not just any dream, it was a message from my patron.
Did they look like these bars that we just saw?
Did they look like these bars?
um, no, not really. But it that doesn't necessarily strike you as significant, I'll say, because it was a dream. It was, although you saw bars, it was more just like the representation of the idea of bars. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I still don't know what to make of that dream. I mean, you all were there. Trying. She was on the other side of the bars, and we all were trying to, or the rest of you were supporting me, trying to open the bars or get the bars out the way. It's hazy. Essentially, though, we did get the bars out of the way, but then she got caught up, and I think it was like a whirlwind or something.
Huh.
I don't know.
Yeah. Dreams are weird.
But
Hey, we'll keep working on it though. You know, we got. The only thing I'm worried about is it seems like all roads are leading to Guard now, and that's like the complete fucking opposite direction from Dadavar, so. But maybe they got like a teleport circle in Dadavar.
I mean, at the end of the dream, Erithus reminded me one more time to heed the power of nature and seek those who worship it.
Huh.
Remember, there's a very, very lush mountain with waterfalls everywhere. Quite beautiful.
Yeah, maybe that's. I guess. Does Guard have mountains? I don't even know. I guess we'll find out.
Anyway,
Yeah, one day at a time.
Yeah, regarding clearing my name in Datavar, I feel like that's probably one of the last things I'm worried about.
Okay, yeah, especially if she's living under the radar. We'll get to her in time, I suppose. But I'll ask around about the Shadow Master, or whoever the hell he is. Maybe we can. I don't know. Maybe that gives us a little more info to go on.
I mean, I didn't really ask you about this, but well, sorry. Did you ever reveal that you knew that you heard or you knew you had dealings with the underground before, like thieves
Pretty
guilds
sure
and
I did.
such? Okay.
Yeah,
well,
probably didn't go into like details, but yeah. He didn't talk about it, but he did mention. Definitely
like
did
you would
mention
know
it.
names of thieves guilds in certain operating branches if they had some. Yeah.
Probably. I think it's just the what is it, Shadow Hand and the what was the other one? Gray Hand?
Which okay. I'm giving this
I don't.
information out.
I, as a
Obviously.
player, don't remember, but I'm sure my
Alright.
character has an idea.
Well, the information I'm about to give you obviously is sensitive. But I trust you enough, Ray. Her guild, the name, it's Dawn. I don't know if that rings a bell for you. I don't know if any of the organizations that you have dealing with have splinters that work in Databar or have worked with other agents of Dawn, but
No, I
I don't know
can't
if
say
that'll
it
help.
sounds familiar, but I could ask around, but I doubt you would want me to throw that name around, so probably best not to.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't really ring a bell to me. Get it? Bell ringers?
But it's probably the billionth time I've heard the joke here. They very much like to make that joke within their own headquarters. It's almost a little bit endearing.
Yep. Just when you think it gets old, they hit you with another one.
And it rings your bells.
Mm-hmm.
Ring my bell.
All right. Well, I'm tired.
Thanks again for the
Alright.
help, Ray.
Hey, don't even mention it. One small step closer, or something like that. Anyways, have a good night, and I'll leave.
I want to get over to Myra to see if you wanted to do anything with the rest of this day.
Nope.
Okay. Anybody else?
After I did my crafting, I would go pick up my new bag. That's
Okay.
about it.
You're able to pick up your new bag. 500 gold pieces.
Yes, ma'am. I give you
And
500 gold pieces.
delete your haversack.
I will
and
after I transfer all my junk.
You gain a bag of dinghole.
I will kill him.
Okay.
I'll cast Ascending on my way back home if nobody else got anything to do.
Send to.
Will cast Sending to. Ah, shit, I always mix up this name now. Vinari?
Okay.
I could just look up my backstory, I guess. But yeah, I'll cast Ascending. You know who I'm talking about, right? And we'll hey, we may be in Starsguard sooner than I thought. May need some help around town if you have some time, and I can pay if if we are able to use any sort of services you have to help us. But yeah, just wanted to let you know. End of message.
Good to hear. It will be good to see you again. It's interesting, the timing. There's some weird stuff happening around here. End of message.
I'll cast another sending.
Okay.
Yeah, everything seems to be bringing us straight to Starsguard. I don't know how much you know about. It's a lot, but yeah, we'll catch up and maybe we could work together. Who knows? End of message.
I don't know if that's comforting or concerning, but yeah, I think we could work together on some things. I've made a new friend as well, whose interests align with mine. End of message.
All right, that's it.
Okay. Alrighty. Night passes. Next day, next dawn. Again, for those of you who are suffering from maximum HP reduction, you get one of those back.
Woo!
What would you like to do today? Knowing that we are coming up on time. There's some place that you are all agreed on going.
I would like to meet up with everybody and say, so are we going to Mountain?
Everybody else is down for it.
To Mountman.
I will take out one of my astral keys, and since I'm not super sure how this works, I'll picture the very center of the town of Mount Mend in my brain and use the key somehow, question mark. I don't really know how it works.
You just use it.
Okay.
It just works.
Okay, cool.
You hold it out.
I hold it out, and then,
magic item.
like, a portal appears in front of me, and I turn the key, and it opens.
That's right. That's exactly how I
Yeah.
was going to describe it. Where are you doing this, out of curiosity?
Myra's house.
Okay, great.
In the middle of town.
All right.
Honey, where's all the bacon?
It's strange that it's purple, but yes, it's sort of a purpley, astral planey portal of swirling smoke and light and stuff. And you all step through it and pop through into the center square of good old Mountain End.
We've come full circle, guys.
You have. It's amazing.
Wow. Nice layout.
And so I assume you're looking for
Kaya.
Kaya. All right. Takes a bit of time. I'm going to advance the hour. You go into the inn. You see good old Ninian Stint. I gotta pull him up here because he's here.
Hey, that guy.
Asking where Kaya is and kind of getting a little bit of lowdown from him just to expedite things along a little bit. He tells you that several days ago she seemed to recover, like miraculously, and has been kind of intermittently staying with more food at the shrine, and Cassie, if you remember Cassie from Cassie's Curiosities.
The book lady.
Yeah, the book lady.
Yeah. So you go over to Cassie's place, and you find Cassie. Cassie greets you at the door. She's very happy to see you, and you notice sitting on the comfy chair in sort of the living room area of this shop, because it's like half shop, half living room, with a cozy fireplace, is Kaya. And her head, as you step in, her head turns towards you, and she looks at each of you.
I'm kind of hiding a little bit behind Lake.
Mm-hmm. Roll the stealth check.
Oh, God. Hey, two of the same number. 16.
Nice. She sees you.
I'm not that. I'm not that big.
Look, last time I got attacked, okay? Last time I got attacked.
She just kind of closes the book that was in her lap. The Poulenai returns, does she? We have much to discuss. And that's where we'll end tonight.
The what?
Poulenai. Poulenai. Poulenai?
Poonanny?
Poonanny. I can't remember how to spell this.
Poulenai. I remember it.
I probably spelled that wrong.
I have it written down. But yeah, that's how, yeah. I wanna keep going. It's not fair. That's my that's my stuff.
Well, it turned into the lake show towards the end there. I'm sorry.
Hey, I've
Hey,
been
it's a good
interested in your
plot
Yeah, right? I've been interested in your wife for forever.
Hey, whoa.
Whoa
Back
there. You and everybody in that tavern.
No, that was probably in your room, to be honest.
Honestly, I think she's a bit too old for me, Derek.
Ooh.
Hey, Epic, can I say I sold some of this crap that's in my inventory that's, generic gems?
If
while
you
we were
are.
still in town.
I mean, you're gonna go back there, right?
Yeah. At least that's the plan. We don't know if that'll change.
By the way, I think these layouts are super neat.
So
Wait.
cool.
Quite neato. I don't know
I love the
much of a
little.
headache it is for you, but
Oh, it actually is so much better.
is this
Yeah.
like a mod for you, or
So it uses a mod called Monk's Active Tiles, but that just provides the functionality. But like all the graphics and stuff, that's all
Yeah,
me.
because I'm assuming you load like several images. Yeah.
Can just it just makes it really easy. I can just click different things to.
The
Bird in hand got a glow up, a little bit of a weird glow up.
Look at that.
Hey, I did. Neat. Oh, some of the images have ambient noises. I think it's loading all of them.
Yeah, it is. It totally is.
That's funny.
we can make it snow inside. Although this is weird triangle where it's not
Yeah,
snowing.
that's an odd pattern.
It's not snowing for me. What the hell? I'm gonna reload it so it starts snowing. Oh, and now I have to log in because I no longer have access.
What is this thing? Why is this thing here?
Is that what you see?
Well, I see what everybody else is seeing. I just noticed that that's on the bottom.
There.
I see the snow. I see the map overlay, like I see it there, but then the other NPC picture is down there too.
I think that had something to do with this. Yeah, that's just not working right now.
Oh, I don't see that extra thing at all.
I still see it.
What extra
it-
thing?
Afro bejeweled hair lady is on your layout, and then all the way to the bottom right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, reload.
That happened to me earlier when people were playing with the map and opening and closing it. That was
Yeah,
funny.
It's definitely not perfect. I've had issues when I change scenes to like I'll change like front to a different scene. It's like just kind of a static image, the old style, and then come back to here, and that image from the other scene will just be in a random place. Like,
Nice.
either over or under whatever like we're looking at now.
That's great.
So, and they'll kind of pile up too if I go to different like other scenes and come back to this one. They'll just all be all over the place. Oh.
Also,
just hit
I like
refresh.
how everybody is like a just one class, and then you have higher Rogue Bard Warlock.
Yes.
2 specialties.
She's the fun one, okay? But also, I have to note, Epic, you gotta change all of our levels now.
Oh, that's easy enough.
Oh, is it really? That's good. At least it's not a hassle.
Yes, it's a text thing, right? So you
Yeah.
just
Or
Sorry,
you
it's
just, Nice. Well, that was fun.
Level 10.